Episode 53 here on the Improv Gaming Gamescast here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. What is up, guys? I'm joined with the best guys I know. I can't take this seriously. First, to my left, he's only the biggest Zelda fan in the world and the biggest master sword you know. The one and only Mr. Jeremy Bird.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biggest Zelda fan in the world, coming at you once again.
And don't forget, he has that tattoo he has the tattoo of the Triforce on his right arm.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. And to my right, he blows circles for fun. He also has the best ponytail in the business.
It's fabulous.
I like that. You did it.
You're welcome.
Mr. Nicholas.
I hate you both.
I didn't even say anything bad.
How's it going tonight, everybody? You started it, and you finished it, and it's done.
That is not how we do things.
That is not how And I'm Pete, your host for this episode. And what I'm wondering this week is this. Do you think movie trailers and sometimes game trailers give too much information?
Yes.
Yes. I mean, I saw recently as recording this, Suicide Squad has its third trailer. Batman v Superman had a bunch of trailers where you started to pinpoint stuff.
No, it literally, the Batman v Superman showed like some of the main scenes in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
all the I think of the warehouse scene with Batman. That awesome scene with Batman just taking out those people, wasting the trailer.
Yep.
How nice that would have been. Same thing with Civil War. I would have loved to not see Spider-Man the whole time.
Yeah.
But yet they introduced Spider-Man.
Because people were like, we want to know what's going on with Spidey, what's going on with Spidey, and they're like, let's just drop it in this trailer.
let's just show it in the trailer. No, let us find out in the movie. I mean, the whole Captain America: Civil War was supposed to not include Spider-Man, right? So the whole idea was, how are we going to not incorporate Spider-Man into this story in the very pivotal role that he plays in this story? And it was just like, all right, they're going to have to work around that. And then Sony gives Marvel the rights to, or gives them, or the rights back, or whatever it is. Marvel takes the rights back, or whatever the case may be, from Sony. And everybody's like, okay, what's going on with Spidey? What's going on with Spidey? What's going on with Spidey?
And
after they had already announced, it's too late to put Spidey in Civil War. Mm-hmm. We can't do it. And they decide that, okay, let's just put this out there so that people stop asking us.
The only thing that sucks is because the internet, they did reveal Spider-Man's screen time for the movie, which I'm not going to say. I'll keep that away from the fans. The only thing I don't like is they're going to launch, or they did launch, the worldwide trailer, which, if hopefully all fans have seen the trailer now, the scene where the Avengers are finally going to go fight each other running full speed. In the first trailer, they wiped Spider-Man out of that scene. The worldwide, he's in the background. Thanks for wasting my time. I spent 50 minutes looking for that trailer, and I was like, that was a 30-second waste.
I love how he just drops that in the palm of our hands. Oh, I know Spidey's time. Just drops it.
Yeah, and then he just doesn't tell us. But he'll tell us that Spidey's like running on which side of the Captain America Civil War part.
You saw in the trailer that he's on fucking Iron Man's side.
I'm just saying. I mean, like,
That's how I roll.
If you didn't know this, the greatest video games gamecast in all of Mushroom Kingdom, in all of Albion, and all the past, present, and future locations in the Nick's excited to be next installment of the Assassin's Creed series. Watch last week's series here on youtube.com/ImprovGaming. We are three best friends that bring you great gamescast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can ad-lib like that. Why do you think it's called Improv Gaming?
I was going to say.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we bring you each a topic, which are great topics. You should definitely check them out. And we also honor you with Let's Plays every Tuesday and Thursday. Check out the Ratchet & Clank from this past week, and Battleborn, and soon to be Doom. And there's a whole bunch of... Definitely just check all that out, because it's awesome. We also bring you the biggest news in gaming from our 1UP News, featured by either Jeremy Bird or myself. We also bring you...
I don't really do the news.
We established this.
We also do live streams, and me and Nick got something in the works, so definitely keep an eye out for that. It's something very good. Something I
think the fans would love to see.
Master Sword.
Yeah. Hey, if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below with all your thoughts, and share our beautiful faces with all your beautiful friends. And now to the topic at hand.
It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it was pretty good.
I do my own thing. Did I mark you with the
Did
pen?
you?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I got you right there.
Oh, wow.
Because I had the pen like this, and you're like, ugh. So we got a great week for you guys. Let me just start. Today we're going to be talking about what makes you pre-order a game. On Wednesday we have the future of E3 presented by Mr. Jeremy Bird, and we have Overlooked Games by Mr. Burps over there, Mr. Nicholas. So
Chinese
I
food
got
was
I got
delicious.
you eBay.
you know, the Chinese food was banging. So definitely make sure you stay tuned for this whole week. But we begin with what makes you pre-order a game.
Are you looking at me? He's looking at me.
He's
Would you like me to start?
He's looking at me.
I will start.
No, I'll start. I'll start.
I can drink water.
What makes me pre-order a game? There's 3 factors, right? That'll make me pre-order a game. The first factor being, is it part of a franchise that I'm in love with? Right. So Metal Gear Solid, I'll pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
Devil May Cry, I'll pre-order. Just Cause, I'll pre-order. That's pretty much it. Assassin's Creed, I'll probably pre-order the next one. I'll probably pre-order it. No, I probably will. I already told you guys last week. If you check that out on youtube.com/ImprovGaming, you will see that I have some other thoughts than usual about Assassin's Creed. That's the first aspect that goes into it. The second one is it a very exciting title that's coming out? A new IP that looks very exciting. So Horizon Zero Dawn, I'll pre-order. Quantum Break, I didn't pre-order. I just got it. I I didn't pre-order it. I probably should have pre-ordered it, but that would have been a title that I would have pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
And No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, I'm very excited to see. So is it something that seems very exciting? Or actually, I'm going to take No Man's Sky and put it on my third list. Because the third thing that'll make me pre-order a game is if it's technically better than all the other games. And what I mean by that is the technology that the developer is using, are they using a new technology that makes me very interested in what they have to offer. Now, procedurally generated is not a new technology, but procedurally generated in the scope that No Man's Sky is something new. It's something different, and it's something that I'd be very interested to see. An open galaxy platform of procedurally generated game, as opposed to like a dungeon crawler that's procedurally generated. So every dungeon you go into is generated randomly but procedurally. That's different than or the procedurally generated mission quests in Skyrim and Fallout. Like that's new stuff that I would gear myself towards. So No Man's Sky would be a game that I'd pre-order. Horizon Zero Dawn or Quantum Break or what's another exciting title coming out?
Kingdom Hearts 3, whatever.
But that's part of a franchise
Yep.
that I'm in love with. Right, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
those but those are basically the things that determine whether or not that I'll pre-order a game. Is it a franchise I'm in love with? Does it look like a very exciting game? Matterfall, that's the other one.
Yep,
that I was thinking
that's
about. Does it look like an exciting game?
New IP.
Yeah. Does a new IP look like an exciting game, or does a new IP seem to offer something that the competitors aren't offering?
Nice.
I bring it down to you, sir.
I kind of can get alongside Nick with like, is it for me? It's like, am I in love with the franchise? Is it a new IP? For me, it's all about, is a game do I want to play? If I just want to pick up something, I'll go there. I'll pick a random game off the shelf. I'll play it. But for me, it's more like, do I really want to play this game? Twilight Princess HD. I was like, okay, I want to play it. I love the Wii U version. Oh, you can play it on the gamepad. You don't have to use the nunchuck and the Wiimote. Thank God. Oh, I actually get a special edition Amiibo with it. Sold. There's that. I bring this point up. I didn't pre-order Street Fighter. No, I did pre-order Street Fighter 5. I didn't pick it up. I downloaded it on the PlayStation Network, and I got a free skin. That seems like a plus to me, even though it wasn't a specific pre-order. For me, that was it. Other example was Prototype when it came out. I pre-ordered it, just thinking, I'll just get pre-order. I'll just get it, no big deal. And I got this. It literally is a biohazard tube about yay big. You take it out and shows you where all the special locations for hidden power-ups are, and it's a poster on the back side. I'm like, all right, it's a cool little fan thing. I'll take that. I like some pre-orders. For me, it's like, if I'm gonna play the game and what the pre-order benefits are. Like you get some I know you get armor upgrades, access to new levels. Like some of them sound good, but for me, I kind of like the collectability aspect of it.
Can I ask a question about that?
Go ahead.
How much do the pre-order bonuses impact your decision to pre-order?
You know, game wise or collectible wise?
No, game wise.
Game wise.
Well, either way.
Collectible wise, yes, I do always I do have the Batman Arkham City Collector's Edition because you get the cool little plastic statue with it. I got the Arkham because I'm a Batman fan. I got the Arkham Asylum Collector's Edition, which you get a full. That was actually a really cool collector's set. It was a pre-order set for it. You basically get the box. You open the box. You get the Batarang from the game. You get the journal. You get Harley Quinn's journal from the whole thing, giving the description of the different characters, and you get a full DVD set and everything. Game wise, I would say it all depends. Like there's a really cool bonus I think one of the Halo games you get this whole new armor pack which only the pre-order players can use. To me, I'm like, do I really want to pre-order just for armor upgrades? It's not really a big thing for me. If it's like good benefits for the game, like you get early access to this, that, these, and those, or whatever, definitely. But if it's more like, we'll just give you an armor set, you get unlimited ammo for the game, I'm like, nah, I don't think so.
So like Destiny, I pre-ordered Destiny, and I got the beta codes.
Yeah.
And I got beta codes so that me and 3 other friends could play. So I got four beta codes.
That's not a bad one. I would have done it, but I wasn't interested in Destiny.
No, but I'm saying would that be something that would sell you on a pre-order?
It would.
Yeah. So if you were into first-person shooters that much, and you saw Destiny, and you never heard anything about Destiny, but you saw that this pre-order package came with 4 multiplayers, would that be alright, I'll pre-order
because you get the beta and you get to play with your friends. That's a win-win right there.
Alright.
I just lost it. Oh fuck. Wasn't Doom, it was shoot. Oh, it was Street Fighter 5. That was a disappointment. I pre-ordered it and they go, you get the beta code. The servers didn't work. Somehow the elite players, which we know from Evo, all got to play on it. I didn't play the goddamn beta. Now it's just a useless piece of hard drive. Piece of space on my hard drive I gotta get rid of now.
Yeah, you should delete that.
I did, because I'm like, what a waste of space. I'm like, really, guys? You give me the beta and the damn servers still don't work. So, Pete.
How about you, Pete?
When I pre-order a game, it depends on quite a lot of things. Point example, Quantum Break. Quantum Break, it came with Alan Wake and the 2 DLCs accompanied to it with the game, which is cool, but that wasn't a part of a pre-order. The pre-order was to get Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is the standalone, which is cool because it shows, if you pre-order this game, you get basically all of Remedy's, backlog of Alan Wake on the 360, American Nightmare, the 2 DLCs, all these things wrapped into one. That, I feel
just a side note, I did get the Gears of War stuff, even though I didn't play on multiplayer.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
All of them?
Yeah, I got all of them.
Very nice.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all
I just thought about that because I was on the Xbox playing Quantum Break, and I saw messages, and I was like, "What are these messages?" And it was from Xbox. It was all the codes for all the Gears of War stuff.
We still have to discuss that Xbox thing. We forgot to do it in the last episode. The gold.
Oh yeah.
We gotta write that down.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it's also something where look at Ratchet and Clank. I love me some Ratchet and Clank, and I end up pre-ordering it on the PSN, which I don't like to do. Guys who follow the show knows I hate getting digital games because I'm like, if I ever want to trade in, but it's Ratchet and Clank, I know I'm not gonna trade in.
My situation, I'm kind of stuck to doing that, but whatever.
But it came with a theme, which is now obviously the theme on my PlayStation.
Of course it is.
Street Fighter 1.
And you get an exclusive gun, the Bouncer, which is one of my favorite guns. You shoot, and then a whole bunch of stuff comes out. And then that's it. And I was like, you know what? That's worth it because it didn't cost me anymore. That's the nice thing with pre-orders, I pre-ordered Hitman. And I didn't like the way Hitman was being treated, so I said, you know what? Can you put that towards Doom? Oh, what would you like on it? Can you put it on Xbox One? Because it comes with Doom and Doom 2 backwards compatibility.
So
it's like, hey, I've never played the original Doom or Doom 2. I want to get me some of that.
It didn't come with Doom 3?
No one talks about Doom 3.
Nobody talks about it. I like Doom 3. I'm
because you never played the originals.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll find out soon.
Yeah.
But now look at something with Uncharted.
You're not going to like the originals.
No?
No.
How do you know?
Because you're a story guy.
Doesn't matter.
There is no story in Doom.
No, there
You legitimately just pick up and start shooting things.
Yeah,
there
but
is-
Wolfenstein 3D, there was no, and I love Wolfenstein. It's one of my favorite shooters of all time.
Yes, back then.
Yeah,
If
but
Wolfenstein was released now with the graphics of Doom,
I did play, and you can
Doom
check that
4.
out on a past Let's Play here on the channel.
with the graphics of a Doom that's coming out, and no story at all, you'd be like, this game sucks. There's no story.
No.
Yeah.
I guarantee I'll enjoy it.
No, you won't.
Gentlemen's agreement. Friendly competition. Spoilers. But no. And then you have these pre-orders like Uncharted, which is all multiplayer skins and multiplayer this and boost MP, you know, or XP. I'm not a multiplayer guy, you know. I have my Siege, of course, my Rainbow Six Siege with my guys. You know, Division's starting to wave down, you know, similar to what an MMO does. It starts to weigh you down. But you know, I love the Uncharted. So when I ended up trading a game, they're like, "What do you want Ported towards?" I was like, Uncharted. Like, I don't care. But when it comes to something like Pokken Tournament, I really enjoy Pokken Tournament. Am I gonna play it right away? No. When I get it, I get it. Star Fox Zero. When I get it, I'll play it. You know, it's not mandatory for me to get these pre-orders. They might have a sweet pre-order like Dark Souls 3, which I want to play, even though I think Mad Frustration will be in my future with it.
Yep.
You know, the pre-order looked amazing, but I'm like, I'm not gonna get this, and it's just gonna sit there. Especially with the list coming out of loving Quantum Break, as you know.
Yeah.
Uncharted's coming out, Ratchet and Clank's coming out, Doom's coming out, Mirror's Edge, Catalyst. You know, all these games where I'm like, man, all these games are coming out, and I really want to play them all, but you know.
So if you had to give the fans an answer, a very specific answer, of what it is that makes you want to pre-order a game, what would that answer be? Instead of giving examples.
Bonuses, like what the game is offering. If it's between two titles I love and I have to pick which title, say for example, and I'm using an example here, guys, Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank are coming out the same day. I can only choose one. They're both 60-hour games. Ratchet and Clank is $40. You better get your ass on that, guys. But if they had, like I said, the theme and a gun bouncer or the multiplayer from Uncharted, you know, my money would go towards the better pre-order, which would be something that I would use more, which would be the gun and the theme, you know?
Okay.
Instead of something like multiplayer based.
Okay.
Like Quantum Break, you know, it's a nice pre-order bonus. What you get is a game, you know, American Nightmare, which wasn't my favorite, but still, I loved it, and now it's on my backlog, you know, or my backwards compatibility. So I have it just sitting there. I'm like, you know what? I love this because, you know, it was worth that pre-order bonus, you know. Things are worth some pre-order bonuses. You get bang for your buck, you know?
Yeah.
But certain ones, like what makes me pre-order is the content. That's the best way I can put it. The content that they have put it behind. If it's multiplayer stuff, I tend to wish it under. Uncharted's a rare exception because it's Uncharted and I love that series. But like I said, if I don't pre-order Call of Duty. Why should I pre-order Call of Duty?
Who would pre-order Call of Duty?
But I'm just saying.
That's where you get the bonus map packs.
Yeah, Modus. But I'm like,
Modus.
I'm one of the rare people.
Modus back maps.
I like it.
I'm one of the rare people that play the Call of Duty for the single player campaign. You know, it's what I enjoy. I do play multiplayer, but not enough to say, hey, let me get all this XP and double XP weekend. I'm not about that. I'd rather put it towards something like a Gears where, oh, here's a deal on our first DLC pack. You know, it's half off if you pre-order. Where I'm like, you know what, it's story-driven DLC. I'm going to get that Gears 4 over, you know,
I got you.
say Black Ops.
So it's about the content that they're including.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all about
That's
the
fair.
content.
That's
you
fair.
know, to each his own. If you're a multiplayer guy, you should pre-order for the
I don't think
multiplayer.
any of us are really a multiplayer guy.
Not really.
I don't think so.
If
We should
it-
get a multiplayer guy on the show to
Yeah.
ask them what makes them want to pre-order things.
Well, we did have Chris, but he's just straight up He's Battlefield.
He's Battlefield
Battlefront.
and Transformers.
Battlefront, I'm sorry.
Battlefront and Transformers. Those are his multiplayers.
I do like if a multiplayer gets me and you got your core people with you, nothing's better.
Oh yeah, I
Rainbow
completely
Six is
agree.
great. You know,
Multiplayer
Division's
is great
fun.
when you have your buddies alongside you and that love the game just as much as you do. It just dies out after a while. Like people just get bored. I used to get tired of having my buddies call me and say, "Hey, let's hop on this." Oh, again?
Yep.
It's like going to
Yeah.
the same bar every night. Like
That's the thing. Like Doom, the multiplayer. I played it the closed beta. You know, check that out. And basically I enjoyed it, but I said in the video I was like, this is a game where I got 15 minutes to go. I'm gonna jump into a couple maps, shoot a couple people, call it a day.
Yep.
You know, it's nothing where I'm gonna be like, this is it. So when it comes to Doom, like obviously it's a nice thing that they're doing is, hey, we know the multiplayer people like, but here's something that might want you to pre-order here.
I did pre-order Doom, by the way. So.
Did you?
Yeah.
For Xbox? No, you had to do it for PS4.
PS4, yeah. But I do have a question for you, gentlemen. What would you say is the best pre-order you've gotten so far?
Oh.
Because I can tell you mine, which was actually a little bit of a surprise. So, I didn't own Bayonetta the original on Xbox or PlayStation. I played it at my friend's house. He loaned it to me, and I loved the game. So I was in GameStop probably a couple months before Bayonetta came out, and I'm just talking about it, and one of the employees was like, "Oh, you're a Bayonetta fan?" They're like, "Yeah." They're like, "Do you have the original?" I'm like, "No, I borrowed it from my friend." They go, "Well, if you pre-order Bayonetta for Wii U, you actually get..."
Both of them.
Yeah, you get Bayonetta 2, you ruin my
Yep.
spot. You pre-order Bayonetta 2, you get Bayonetta for free, and I'm like, ooh!
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do that. I get a free full fucking game in there. So literally, bought the game, and literally I played Bayonetta straight through, and then I went right on to number 2. That I thought was a really good pre-order bonus. And it looks a lot...
I think Destiny was my best pre-order bonus. Just having the 2 extra beta codes, or 3 extra beta codes to give over to give friends, so that then they could play it also.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Like, not only is that a good beta, or is that a good pre-order bonus for me, it's a good pre-order bonus for Bungie. Because people that didn't know what the title was and you gave them a free code, why wouldn't they download that free code?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So they play it, and then they're like, holy shit, this might be a good game. And now your pre-order for one person just turned into 3 more people buying your game.
Yep.
Because they got to play it. I think that's how Bungie made a lot of their money off of Destiny.
For me, I'm not sure. Like, there's a couple that like I would like honorable mentions. I don't have one specific one. Of course, honorable mentions. I know.
Yep.
I would have to say though, like Arkham Knight getting the Quinn pack. You know.
Oh, that was a good
cool.
with Red Hood and everything.
Yep, with
that
Red
was really
Hood
good.
and everything, and all that pre-order bonus. I mean, you got the Red Hood, you got Harley Quinn,
You got the extra costumes, the extra vehicle
Yep.
skins.
You got all this stuff for pre-order. That was actually a very good pre-order. You know, just when anything with like even the beta for like Gears of War Ultimate, getting the Gears of War beta, you know, and all this stuff, like just a service where it's like here's what we're looking forward to, you know. So, certain ones like I pre-ordered Witcher and I couldn't tell you what the pre-order bonus was. That you know?
It was the necklace.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Oh
Necklace, and you get the stickers, I think.
yeah, the stick. Oh, I might have to change. I did love that Witcher necklace. Actually it's a keychain. I turned it into a necklace.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's a
remember.
keychain. You turned it into a necklace.
But my boy got like the collector's edition, which like was the actual thing where the wolf like came out. It was not
yeah?
just like it was beautiful. But yeah, I would have to probably say Arkham Knight with some honorable stuff in between.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, it was good. But what do you think makes you pre-order a game? What is it about it? Are you a multiplayer person? Is that all you want? That double XP weekend? Is that what you crave? Is that what you want? Is that what they want?
You're weird.
I am weird.
A little
I'm weird
bit.
today. So let us know in the comments what makes you pre-order a game. Also check out a bunch of Let's Plays. Ratchet and Clank is up. You could see me have an orgasm for fucking
We got Pokemon tournament coming down the pipeline.
Pokken Tournament. Quantum Break still up there. If you're still unsure, you could always check out the Wisp series that was last week. Why you should play.
Yep.
Right on this channel. Whole bunch of stuff. Big news coming from me and Nick shortly. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
Definitely check it out. We kind of alluded to it today. If you guys know how we are, the fans will know what. Without further ado, we'll see you guys on Wednesday for the future of E3, the press conference. Hold on, let me.
Please take a sip of water. That came out a little dry.
The future of E3's press conference.
Thank you. Wow.
Yeah, that was painful.
That was
a little painful.
I literally thought I was gonna look over and see you just drooling onto your book.
But definitely check out. We talk about is E3 going to be a future contender? It's going to be great. It's going to be Jeremy's episode. You make sure you check that out by hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps us out dramatically. And as always,
Game on. So production meeting, this is really going well.
Yeah, you want to start the production meeting now?
Sure.
All right. Let me turn off the